Coupe High Rider. I want you to remember those three words because that is what Toyota's new subcompact SUV stands for. I'm at the 2016 Los Angeles Auto Show. Let's take a first look. The subcompact SUV segment has been exploding here in the US. Nissan started it first with the Juke, followed by Mazda and Honda and Chevy a couple of years later on. Now Toyota showed us a CHR concept under the Scion brand last year, but of course with Scion biting the dust, Toyota has inherited this all-new subcompact SUV. Now you can see the design of this CHR certainly is very striking. Toyota calls it a very youthful, aggressive, and very modern design. And you can see here, this particular one that I'm showing you in this silver exterior color, it sports a lot of new design elements that I really haven't seen in other Toyota products. You have a standard LED daytime running light with a projector halogen. The grille has a very much, almost it's reminiscent of the old Scion IA or the Toyota Corolla IA. You have a very low front diffuser, front fascia. It's very, very low and wide. That's what Toyota says they went for with the design of this all-new CHR. Now, underneath the hood, you're actually going to find a variation of an engine in the Toyota Corolla. It's a 2-liter valve-matic, non-direct injection, port-injected 4-cylinder engine. Now in this car, it makes 144 horsepower and 140 pound-feet of torque. Now Toyota hasn't announced whether this will be available with all-wheel drive. It's still to be determined, but you do get an all-new CVT transmission, which Toyota says reduces noise, improves efficiency and acceleration. They also give you a paddle shift mode with a sport, seven virtual ratios to kind of choose from. Now, following me around the side of the vehicle, you can see it's a very small car. This slots below the Toyota RAV4 in the lineup, and these 18-inch wheels actually come standard. Now when Toyota launches this car in the spring of next year, it will be offered in 2 trims, the XLE and XLE Premium, and they'll all come pretty well equipped. You'll get those 18-inch wheels, you'll have the 7-inch display audio system, you'll have dual-zone automatic climate control. Now, coming around the rear, the CHR definitely has a very coupe look. This is why they call it the Coupe High Rider. It has a very sloping rear end with very interesting tail lights that kind of remind me a little bit of the Honda Civic hatchback, if you ask me. Now, of course, with the design, you're going to kind of have a smaller cargo area. I'm not allowed to open it to show you guys, but I'll be sure to show you guys a full review when this vehicle becomes available. Overall, I think the design certainly looks very interesting. It'll stand out in the road, and I think it's actually a better interpretation of what Nissan did with the Juke, and it's certainly more interesting looking versus the slightly conservative lines of the HR-V and Chevrolet Trax. Now, looking at the interior of the CHR, Toyota wanted this to be a very well-equipped vehicle, which is why most of the trims will come with a lot of features. Now, you can see here, it definitely has a roomy look to it. I like the cloth that they use, and it has a very striking design, kind of going in theme with the exterior. Now, stepping inside the vehicle, you can see it feels really nice, and it doesn't actually sit quite as high as an SUV. You kind of have a blend of an SUV and a hatchback, and it feels surprisingly roomy. The dash does come forward a lot, but you have really good sight lines. I really like the overall specs in here. Now, one thing that you're gonna notice, the XLE, the base model basically comes standard with dual zone automatic climate control. Go up to the premium, and you'll have like blind spot monitoring or cross traffic alert. And I really like the leather wrapped steering wheel. It's a really interesting looking steering wheel design. I like the buttons in here. I like the gauges. It's very simple, easy to use. Now, one thing that Toyota says that this vehicle will not come with is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It has the 7-inch head unit from basically the other Toyota products. It does have the N-Tune system without the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The materials in here are also pretty nice. You have stitching on the upper portions, the piano black plastic trim, and overall, I think that a lot of younger buyers are definitely going to appreciate this. Now, those of you who are looking to purchase this vehicle for younger buyers, it does come standard with Toyota's Safety Sense P, which is the pre-collision system, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist. That is standard on every trim of the CHR when it does go on sale. Now, Toyota hasn't announced any pricing yet on this vehicle, but expect it to fall right in line with all of its competitors, under $20,000, but we'll have to wait until see when this vehicle does go on sale. For Redline Reviews at the 2016 Los Angeles Auto Show, I'm Sophion Bay.